Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. Today we've come back along to Teapot Tip because the last time we were here, Craig said let's keep our eyes open on the way back to the car, and we're so glad we did because we found an entirely new area. Now let's go and check that out.
So last time we were here, we were looking for the weird and the wonderful, and I think we did okay.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon you're looking for this time?
Well, I think I'm going to try and continue looking for the weird and the wonderful. Do you think we can beat that really creepy doll's face you found?
I don't know. That was a special wee thing, eh? That was a wee creepy one, but I think it was really cute. I like it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping to find. Something really, really weird.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure we can accommodate.
Yeah.
Now, this is a wee bit weird. Because Nicole's first find was a strange object, and it looked remarkably like this object here. Now, we decided that we didn't know what it was, and so we thought, well, we'll leave it because we can't possibly say what it is. Well, we might be able to say what it is at some point, but then I found this, and you'll never guess, but it's pretty much identical to what Nicole found.
How weird.
It is, isn't it? It's
Weird.
It's the weird and the unusual. Yet again, no, I mean it is though, it's quite curious.
Yeah, is it the same object just broken in half?
I don't know, you reckon that if we do that,
Okay.
they'll join together? In fact, you're right, they do.
Is it? It kind of reminds me of a sanitary object, like it was maybe
Toilet roll holder
toilet
type
lid
thing,
or
yeah.
something.
I think maybe it had writing on it, maybe it was a plaque or something, I don't know.
Tempted
Well, there
to
you go.
take it?
Yeah, well, it's the odd and unusual.
Yeah,
Ooh. Okay, so before you climb out of there, can I ask you just to look at your feet? There's a wee Bovril jar there, and I'm wondering, it looks wee, but is it too much to hope for? It's got to be a 2-ounce one, right?
It's 2 ounce, yeah.
Oh, well, dashing damn it.
It's got a lot of the label on it though.
Well, that's quite cool, so it does.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we can maybe take that one out.
Yeah.
But do you know what, though?
No.
I just seen something off to the edge there, and I don't think it is a Bovril jar. It kind of looks like a Bovril jar, but it's not.
Right, no, it's not. It's Marmite.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, shall I stand it up?
Please do.
There we go. Marmite. We've
That's
only
very
got
cool.
one.
Yeah. And is it a 4-ounce jar? This is a 4-ounce jar. I can see that written on the top there.
I think ours has a slightly different top, not a screw lid top. But yeah, that's cool. I'm taking the Marmite.
Yeah, so that, because of the screw top, it's going to be a little bit more recent than the ones, the other one that we found, and certainly more recent than some of these Bovril jars that we found.
Yeah.
Now, can I interest you in an additional little inkwell?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Just this wee one here.
That looks nice.
It's a nice wee inkwell, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, before we forget, let's grab that. We'll have to take that. I don't know if you're regular viewers to this channel, you'll see that we spot things and we get sidetracked and we go off and we leave them behind, and then weeks later we come back and sometimes miraculously we find them again.
Yeah.
Like that wee beet. Well, you know, it wouldn't be Teapot Tip if it wasn't for the teapots. Is that another teapot?
Oh, I'm not actually sure that's a teapot.
No? It looks like a brown...
yeah, it's a kettle.
I'll call it a teapot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a brown kettle.
Uh-huh.
Is it actually a kettle? Do you think that would have survived on a stove?
It's metal.
Oh yeah, it's metallic.
And it's flat. So yeah, I don't know.
It's quite cool.
Yeah.
We know lots of people would have wanted to take that, but we have a little collection of teapots, and I think it's about as much as we can accommodate in our accommodation.
Yeah, that's 2 teapots.
There's lots of little broken bits and bobs in here, and my guess is that if we were to have a little scrape around here, we'd probably find some things. But I've just seen something a wee bit weird here. That it looks to me like a... Well, it kind of looks like a candlestick.
Yeah.
But it looks a little big for a candlestick. What do you think?
No, I do think it is a candlestick. Yeah.
You don't think it's like a lamp base or something like that, maybe?
No, I think it's a candlestick. Maybe. No, this doesn't come off. It's all rusty.
No.
Yeah, but see, it has that wee handle there.
It does, like wee Willie Winkie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Anybody who grew up in Scotland will know the story of wee Willie Winkie. Do you have that story in Germany as well?
I don't think so.
Well, I think we'll leave that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I like it. See, if you turn it around, right, you could totally use that.
Yeah, I'm sure I can get an angle here where it looks like it's in one piece, but we assure you it's not.
No.
Okay, well, let's get on. There's lots to see here.
Yeah.
There's at least 3 major sort of like kind of newly dug holes in this area as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Pointing at one of them there, it's hard to get a sense of the scale of this. Well, that's not the deepest of the holes around here.
No.
But you can see it's quite big. I'm going to step back so you get a proper sense of the scale of this as well. See anything interesting down there?
Well, there's a lot of a big plant pot here.
Yeah, I don't think we'll use that.
Oh, but there's an inkwell below it.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
So it was hiding in an inkwell.
Yeah. Oh, and a Bovril jar.
Is it a 1 ounce? No, it's 2.
Oh, it's 2 ounce. We'll find the 1 ounce soon.
Yeah, sooner or later it's got to be there, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The joy's in the hunt. There's some really lovely bits there, but I want to look over in that hole. So something's caught my eye here. Kind of looks like a button. It's gold and green. What is it? Are you a button? Oh, you are. That is lovely. That is a really amazing button. It's a glass button and it's yellow and, well, gold and green. Kind of very Christmassy. That's very nice. I'm going to take that. But I've also spotted something else. And it's right there. Now, there's a big jar there. It kind of looks broken. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's a big Marmite. It's an 8 ounce Marmite. Oh, that's very cool. We definitely don't have one like that. And take this one and look there. Look, look, look. See, you know how much I like milk glass. So there's this lovely wee ponds jar. Now you can just see ponds there. And I know ponds are still going strong. Now we found a couple and this jar said it was made in Canada. Now this one doesn't say that, so I'm assuming this was probably made in the UK. That's really cool. So we've got a very nice ponds jar and a lovely wee Marmite. And you know, I actually like Marmite. Marmite cheese, that's a really nice sandwich. So yeah, I'm taking these 2. Well, that's a lovely wee barrel shape, that.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah.
Do we have one of those?
No, I think this one has a kind of pretend wooden texture, so I'm definitely going to take that one.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah, taking that.
Excellent. Now, there's another wee inkwell there.
Oh, yeah.
Just off to the
This
side.
one here, yeah, yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, you know what I've just noticed?
What's that?
Another inkwell just there.
Hiding.
Yeah.
We've got stacked inkwells and they're just hiding out of the way. Well, that's very cool.
Wow, it's a day for inkwells.
Really nice one.
Yeah, yeah, okay, so we've got one, and this one. Okay, I've taken that.
There's actually something that I like to find, and it's these jars. But beside the jar, there's a bottle. Now, we've kind of vowed ourselves off bottles. We're looking for the strange and unusual, and that tends not to be in bottle form. But this is a strange and unusual bottle.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to have a look at this. Is this in one? Oh, it is. I think that's in one piece.
Oh, deceiving.
Yeah.
It's like a plant pot. It's already got a hole in it.
Do you know that song? There's a hole in my bucket.
No.
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
hole in it. So we won't be taking that one. Now, what's this?
Oh, is that cheeseborough?
It says Cheeseborough, yeah. Cheeseborough, New York.
That's
Oops.
cool.
Sorry, I've not got that on camera. Could you hold that stable for a wee second? And I'll just get that focused in so that you can see that it says Cheeseborough.
Yeah, yeah, they're really nice. They're very difficult to clean because the Vaseline sticks to the jar.
Lovely. I think what we need there is some kind of a, well, some degreaser.
Yeah.
Now this.
Aha.
This is the bottle that caught my eye.
Yeah, that's very nice.
What is it?
Don't know. It looks like an amphora, like an oil amphora. So maybe actually it had something like oil in it.
Maybe. It's got a space for a label here. We can see tiny little bits.
Bit of red and white label there. Yeah. That's a really nice shaped bottle, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's a very distinctive bottle shape, right?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that there's going to be somebody around, at least one person around that remembers that bottle.
Yeah.
From their youth or from a collection or from, maybe you found something like that as well.
Yeah.
If you did, please tell us what it is.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
No, it's really nice, like that genie bottle we found a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so do you think we'll take that one?
Oh, well, maybe, yeah, I'll put it in the maybe pile.
I think we should, because it's unusual. We've not seen one quite like it.
No, very true.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be hellish to clean, isn't it? Okay. There's another wee milk glass jar in there. Now that one, I think that one is a Pond's one, isn't it?
That one is a Pond's one, yeah. I'll see if I can
I can see the label on the side actually already.
Pond's.
It's hard to read vertically,
oh yeah,
so we'll pop it that way. There we go. And it says Pond's, as you can see.
Yeah, I love a wee Pond's jar.
Yeah, we're having that then.
Yeah, and the wee one, and the other milk glass one, and the other ink.
Okay, Nicole's going to start bagging this up. Yeah. I'm going to get on and see what else I can find.
Okay.
And I think this is the deepest of the new holes. We'll maybe climb in there in a wee minute. But before we do, I just want to have a wee look around the side and see what's been left, because I can see some jars, some bottles, some ceramic things have been left here. There's one thing that's quite interesting. Oh, in fact, I'm going to say two. Now, I'm saying they're interesting because I know Nicole loves to find things like this. Nicole likes a wee bit of cutlery. Now, this is the odd bit. My guess is that was part of a little egg cup. But we've got a spoon there, and what looks to me like it might have been half a pair of scissors. Yeah, now I'm not so sure that is a pair of scissors now that I look at it, because of the direction that can you see that? That's not typical of a pair of scissors, that there. But I'll take these and I'll show them to Nicole. As I say, she really likes to find wee metallic things. This though is just about to fall apart. I'll maybe leave that behind. I'll just take this then. Now, what else have we got? Now that's really cool. If you remember, the last time we were here, we found one of these viral bottles. We actually found a couple of them, and we found the viral axe as well. So this is obviously one of the bigger viral jars. I think this font is classic. It looks really cool, and I really like the shape of this bottle. You can see there's an interesting bottle here. It's a dimple bottle. Yeah, it's it's long gone. It's in pieces. There's a bit of a blob top on it as well. Oh, and it still has the cork in the top there. Very unusual. Anyway, it's in pieces. But this is cool. I think we might take that as part of our growing collection of all things that stemmed from Bovril. And if you don't know about the Bovril connection to that, check out the video. We'll put a wee link in for that. Now this, I am pretty sure, is one of these little ointment lids. The kind of thing that Nicole tends to put little finds in. I think it is that. Oh, maybe it's not. It's ceramic. That's very interesting. It's ceramic, but it doesn't have any. It doesn't have anything at all. It's just flat. So I've just found something a wee bit unusual. It looks a little bit like either the lid or yeah, well, it looks like the lid of one of these little jars that you find, right? Yeah,
that's very strange, because I found two that are kind of very, very similar in a different location, but I have no idea what they are. So, viewers, do you know what these things are? Please tell us.
Okay, let's have a close look at that then, and we'll see. Okay, so that's the wee ceramic object we're talking about. It's maybe a little bit overlit because it's white against the dark of Nicole's gloves.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a lid, but missing some things.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, on the other side, maybe, I don't know, do you think there was maybe something glued onto that side, or maybe this was glued onto something?
Maybe cork.
That's possible, isn't it? Yeah. It could have been a wee lid, a wee cap like that.
Well, it's very nice. I like it.
Do you know what though?
No?
It's mysterious.
All right. Now we just met another really friendly bottle digger. Actually, you know what? He gave us a really cool tip. You find these lids, these teapot lids, and sometimes they fit on jam jars. So guess who's going to be collecting teapot lids now? And jam jars. That'd be me.
That's very cool. There's another wee Marmite jar. Now that's the second Marmite jar that we've found today, I think. We normally find lots of these wee Bovril jars, and you know how much I love the Bovril jars. But these, they're much scarcer. That's another 4-ounce one.
Well, yeah, if you like that one, come check out what I found.
Okay, let's go see what Nicole's found. I'm going to grab that.
Just check that out.
Oh, sneaky.
That's a big one.
Is that the 8-ounce one?
Yes, that's 8 ounce.
Excellent. Well, let's have them then.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm in the hole. I climbed into the hole. This is quite scary. So I'm not going to stay in here very long, to be honest. I did see that bottle, and that's why I came down here. Can you see it? It's just hanging there. It's suspended into the mud. Oops. Okay, what is it? Oh, you know, I think. Oh, it's just a. No, it's not. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, it's an Eiffel lemonade bottle. That's really nice. Okay, well, it was totally worth coming down here for this one bottle. That's really nice. Really like these lemonade crystal bottles. I think we've got a couple now. Definitely going to have them in our Etsy shop, either just on their own or maybe filled with some small beach treasures.
Now, lots of interesting wee shards and bits and bobs at my feet here, and again, of course, there's a teapot. Of course there's a teapot. We're in Teapot Tip. I think that's like a teapot.
I think it's a vase.
Yeah,
oh,
no, it's a teapot spout. Yeah, you're thinking it's a bitsy spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've also just seen 3 things here that are really cool finds there. Now I'm not sure if Nicole can see what the third one is. We've obviously got 1 and 2, but you see this?
Yeah, it's shoulders.
Yeah.
Shoulders, knees and toes.
Sadly not the head, but it's shoulders.
Uh-huh.
No knees and toes yet.
Yeah. Okay, so
Right.
we've got this one, not to be taken. That one, I think there's just blue paint in it.
I think you're right. I don't think that's a blue bottle at all. I think it's a clear bottle that's got blue paint in it.
Yeah.
But can you turn that one round and we'll see if there's anything else written on it. I'm going to have to come round here because there's a wee nettle that's stopping me from being able to see that properly. There we go.
Let me turn it around. Oh, it's plain on that side.
So there would have probably been space for a label on that side.
Yeah, probably.
But that's very
nice.
cool.
Yeah, it's got a wee chip there.
Yeah. Now I know the perfectionists aren't going to want to see a wee chip in the neck of a bottle like that, but to us, that's still an excellent wee find.
Yeah, that's very cool. I think we're going to take this one and the shoulders and this little doll's house.
Do you think that's a doll's house? Do you know what? I don't think it is.
For children.
I think it's a milk jug.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Well, we'll take a look at it when we get out.
Better be on the safe side.
Okay, so we've seen a few of these today.
Oh.
You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
It's a nice wee thing, isn't it? They are nice wee things.
That's tiny.
And they're really lovely to think that, you know, way back in the day,
I think, yeah.
every kid would have had one of these. Oh, sorry, I'm punching the camera. Oh, this one's broken though.
Oh, that's okay.
That's
Is
a
it
shame.
even smaller than the one we found before?
I'm not sure.
How many different sizes did they come in?
I don't know, I would have thought they would have been pretty universal because, you know, the holes in the desks would have been quite universal as well.
Yeah.
Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I'm taking that one.
And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swing over to the left of where I am just now because there's a few things over there, but there's one thing in particular that I think you're going to be quite happy to have found.
All right, okay.
And it's not even that milk glass jar that you can just see there. But maybe grab that one out and we'll see if there's anything on the bottom of that one.
Okay, right, I'll put it over here.
Okie dokes.
What's this?
I don't know. Is that wood? There's wood on the bottom and there's a wee metal handle. Maybe some kind of, it must have been a brush, I guess.
All right.
There's no more
maybe.
bristles on that brush.
I think I might leave that.
It's the bald brush.
Yeah.
There is something really, really sweet though. It's just right in front of that.
A tiny wee bottle
It
there.
is. That is Tootsie.
Okay.
Tootsie wee bottle.
Oh yeah.
It must have been a wee perfume bottle, I think.
Yeah,
that one
probably.
actually has a metal lid.
All right, yeah. Okay, that's really nice.
Wee metal lid on that. There's some
Yeah.
residue of something or other inside there.
Okay, that's
But
all
let's
lovely.
take that.
Taking that, okay.
Now,
What else is here?
there's a couple of nice wee bottles there. I don't know if you want to take these wee bottles. Well, that's a really interesting shape.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah. What's that?
Maybe a... Oh, I don't know actually. I thought it was an aftershave, but it does have a very old-fashioned lip.
Yeah, do you know, it reminds me of the shape of Vosine bottles.
Oh.
That was an anti-dandruff shampoo that was around when I was a kid. I'm sure Vosine's still a thing as
I
well.
think it might be, yeah. Okay.
Think
that's-
either of these want to join the wee collection so far?
Maybe this is a really unusual shape. I think
It
I might
is.
take that. Yeah, okay.
Okie dokes.
And something else, look.
There is something else here. Right, oh, you've spotted that. Hang on. So, Nicole spotted an inkwell.
Ta-da.
Oh, is it an inkwell or is it isinglass?
No, that's a cotton reel inkwell.
Okay. Do you know what else I've spound? What else I've found?
Yeah, I see it.
No, you don't.
No,
No, you
that's
don't.
not
No,
what
you
I
don't.
see. Oh, Hall's tonic wine.
Hall's wine tonic. Yeah, this if you missed our story on this, so this brand of tonic wine was actually called coca wine before it was called tonic wine, and it was called coca wine because it was packed full of cocaine. So it was port wine. And it had quite a lot of coca leaves in it, which is where the active ingredient for cocaine comes from. So this was part of what historians refer to as the Great Binge, a historical period where the kinds of things that we now look at as dangerous drugs were the kinds of things that were in your recreational wines and tonics and various other products. So yeah, that's... it's an interesting wee artefact of the past, that one.
It certainly is, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to probably leave it. It's quite big. It's an interesting story, but it's quite a big bottle to tell that interesting story.
Yeah.
Now,
But you know what I'm going to take?
I know what you are going to take, and I'm just going to move over to that just now. This is, I think, what Nicole thought I was heading towards when I showed you that Hall's bottle. And do you know, the Hall's bottle might have actually had a similar label to this if it had just a little bit more cocaine in it.
Yeah.
And that's this bottle, yeah. Now, some might say that's controversial. But that's excellent, that one, because it clearly has the words poison,
Not to be taken.
not to be taken, and it's all very, very clear. We can see it really nicely.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
It would have been more awesome if it had a top.
Then it would be here.
It wouldn't be here, no, that would be sitting in a collection or a museum somewhere. That's awesome though.
That is really cool, yeah. I'm going to put a flower in that one.
Definitely going to take that.
Yeah.
Is that a little cup?
An egg cup, yeah.
Is it an egg cup?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, look.
it's nearly an entire egg cup.
Oh, it
I could
pretty
have my
much is.
breakfast tomorrow with
You
that.
could, yeah, you could have that one. I think I'm going to take that.
We'll have to take that.
Okay, so we've got an egg cup and an inkwell and
And
a
an awesome
bottle.
poison bottle.
Check this out, I found a tiny pipe bowl.
Must be another child's pipe. You know, that one's very pretty. There's a little floral design on that. And I can't help thinking that that was designed for a feminine market.
Oh,
What do you think?
Right, okay, I thought maybe it was for a shop display. Come to think of it, they probably had very large clay pipes on display to attract shoppers. So, yeah, maybe it was for women. That never occurred to me.
Well, it might have been marketed for women. It's small, it's dainty, it's floral, it's, you know, all the gender stereotypes and all the rest of it. Either that or it was for a child.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, I really love it.
It's very cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
To date, we've found no definitive evidence to say that clay pipes were made specifically as children's toys, but it's hard to see why they wouldn't have been. But we do know that pipe makers since the 17th century have made toys, figurines and other items from clay as a way to diversify and increase their income. There is also plenty of evidence to show that children were given clay pipes to play with. Centuries of art and more recent oral histories can confirm that. But we are left wondering about this little but highly decorative pipe bowl. Was it made as a toy, or was the decoration intended to attract a specific demographic among pipe smokers? Despite the controversy over playthings that encourage questionable adult behaviour in children, toy bubble pipes have endured over several centuries of childhood.
Now I've climbed down into this hole that was dug, I think yesterday. We just spoke to a very nice chap who gave us a wee bit of background in this area, and I think he was saying that this hole was dug yesterday by a couple of the guys that we met before, and they've left this wee thing. Now it is very much still underneath the dirt, I guess. But it is cracked as well. I can see there's a big crack along here, which is a real shame because it's a lovely bottle. It's very unusual as well. I don't think we've seen one like this, or I don't think we've found one like this before. But I'm going to pop that up anyway and let Nicole have a wee peek at that, and we'll see if Nicole's been finding anything interesting as well. Look what I just found.
Oh, that's very cute.
It's a really cute wee bottle, I'll give you that. I don't know if you can reach over there.
Thank you.
I don't think we've seen one that's that square before, have we?
No, we haven't. It's really lovely. It's got a big crack on it though.
Yeah, we're leaving it because, you know, it's a bit of a mess.
Oh.
Sadly broken.
Yeah.
A little bit too broken for us.
Well, but you know what? I found something really, really cool and I left it right where I saw it. So it's just over there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to maybe grab that and we'll take a wee look at it?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting a wee bit dark and clouded over here, but this is the thing that Nicole just found, and I hope you can see there the letters P-U-F-F.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what this is.
It's a powder puff.
It is indeed.
Yeah, I'll turn it round because it has, that's probably where said powder was.
Right, yeah, okay. So this would have been for maybe a dressing table.
Oh, okay.
So that, you know, like the kind of things that you find these little round dishes, that would have just popped on top of something similar to that. It would have a little puff inside there, and there would have been powder in the container.
Oh, I'm absolutely loving this. This is really, really nice.
It looks like it's a really nice powder blue colour as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, yeah, I think it is metal though, so that's really cool, yeah.
I didn't realise it was metallic.
Maybe it's not actually, no.
What's that sound like to you folks?
Oh.
I want to have a wee look over here because something's been left out.
Yeah.
It's been left out very obviously. So I think somebody definitely wanted us to find it. And you can see it there, it's right in front of us.
Like a little present.
It's like a wee, well, you know, we found this, we don't want to take it, maybe you will. Not sure if we will. It has quite a big hole in it just here, which is a real shame. But you know, other than that, do you know what? It looks good as new from that side, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's got writing on this side.
Does it?
Yeah, not to be taken.
Right, okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to watch that there. Yeah, as Nicole said, not to be taken.
That's
on
really
that
nice.
side.
The brown bottles are really nice. Oh, you know what? This one, oh no, I thought it had a stopper on it. It's just a bit of, I think it's cork is still in it. Right.
Oh yeah. You know what though? There's also liquid in that one. That cork, as you know, is going to recede the minute that bottle starts to dry out.
Yeah.
And it'll just fall inside the bottle. Now, I don't see anything else written on this poison bottle here. Just what do you think?
Dried
Is that
poison in it, I guess.
Well, I don't know what that is actually. Now you mention it, I'm a wee bit more cautious about whether or not I'm going to lick my fingers. It could be, yeah. I mean, I guess it could be.
Probably, yeah. So
Okay, so we
leave or
should
take?
walk away from this one. I don't think we want to take that. If you think that might be original contents and said contents are dangerous,
It's very likely, yeah.
well, maybe leave it. Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of nice brown bottles
Yeah,
there.
there's something really, really cool behind you.
Okay, let's swing around.
Yeah.
So, I have just spun around. The camera didn't like it, so I decided to stop and start again. And that's the thing that Nicole just found there and said was cool.
Yeah.
It's a footballer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a headless football.
It's quite cool. I think what's cool about this as well is there's something about it that puts a bit of a date on it. And can you tell what it is?
The long jacket or the shorts or...
Well, I mean, sometimes, depending on the weather, footballers still have long sleeves. But as far as I know, they're never going to wear long shorts like this. I mean, that might be overstated for this little figurine, but I don't know. It's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I'm taking that one.
Yeah?
Home. Yeah.
What kind of head are you going to put on that?
Well, you know, funnily enough, there's an Instagram hashtag and it's called marbles for heads.
All right.
So you just put a marble on it, something as instead of a head. So I think I'm going to do that.
So I was going to subvert gender stereotypes and put a Barbie head on it, but I think the marble will do the job.
Yeah.
So this is one of these holes. This one's quite deep. You can see half the depth of it just now with Nicole in there, but it drops another 3 or 4 foot, or what looks like another 3 or 4 foot. You know, the camera makes it look, it's deceiving. It doesn't look anywhere near as deep as it actually is. Now you found something cool in there.
Yeah, I can see there's a tiny wee inkwell over there, so I made a wee kind of step area here so I can safely reach that tiny wee desk inkwell.
Was it worth it?
Totally is.
Okay, still stretching out there.
Yeah, I might have to just, go down the hole. No, there it is. Ha! It's worth it because it's in one piece.
That's cool. So we found a couple of them now.
Yeah.
One of them broken and one of them perfect.
Oh, this is my find of the day, at least one of them.
Okay, cool. And that's very cool. You know, you just don't see milk bottles like that anymore. Nicole spotted this a wee minute ago, pointed it out, said we should maybe take a wee look at it. Now it had a swing top stopper on it in its day. I hope you can see, you can read the writing there. It says Premier Milk, pure, rich and safe. Milk safety was a little bit of an issue, and part of that issue was drummed up by people who were selling baby food products that weren't encouraging breastfeeding. And I'm not entirely sure if that safety concern comes from there, but we might have a wee look at that.
Okay, lots of really cool bottles here. Pickle bottle, HP sauce. Wow, that's got a really nice label. I think that would have had a lovely glass stopper in it. Can't see that anywhere around here. And this really cool shaped bottle. Really like these bottles. They're a wee bit big for us though. What else is here? Ah, it's a broken poison bottle. Now, I do take these. I really kind of like them, and I wonder, maybe there's a craft project I could do on our Crafting with Scottish Mudlarking channel where we just do crafting shorts. So I'm taking this one out of this pile and I'm going to leave these bottles here.
Well, the day's getting on and it's about time we started heading back for the car. And to think the last time I said that, I said we'd keep an eye out for somewhere to go. And this is what we ended up with. We ended up finding the place where all this stuff was. So, maybe we've, or rather maybe you've seen some things that you thought were the best finds of the day. But this is the stuff that we're going to take home, and we're going to take just a second just now, just to have a look at our 3 favourite finds. As always, Nicole's going to kick off.
Okay, so my first favourite find, that is this puff, that lid, or maybe I had a little little sponge for applying makeup. I'm not sure, but I'm really looking forward to giving it a good clean and see what it looks like once it's clean.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice to see what colour that is. I reckon it's a nice powder blue.
Yeah, that kind of fits in with the powder room. My second favourite find, actually I think I'm going to choose this, the Headless footballer.
Is that just because you want to get a marble on that?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, just want to start making that look a bit weird and wonderful.
Yeah. And my third favourite find, I can't decide. Is it? I think it might be that little inkwell in one piece.
Yeah, well, we've got a pair of them. One that's completely unbroken. The other one's got a wee chip on it, but it's still nice, even for that.
So I think those are my 3 favourite finds for today. And what are yours?
Well, I'm surprised you didn't go for something weird or wonderful. Well, I suppose, you know, they were in their own way. I think for me, one of the things that I think's really cool is this clock mechanism. And I think just because, you know, once you turn that round there, I don't think we're going to ever make anything of that. You know, I just don't. It's just far too rusted. But there's something very cool about the passage of time, weird and wonderful maybe, about them. But that's my first favourite find. My second one has to be this bottle. Now, you know, I'm not a big fan of bottles in general. But that's just, it's one of these bottles that we've never seen anything quite like it before.
No.
And for that very reason, I think I'm going to make that my second favourite find.
Yeah, it's
now,
really lovely.
After that, it has to come to these chaps. Well, are they chaps? Are they chapettes? Are they, what are they? Yeah, now, it's usually the Bovril ones that we find, but today, we've found 1, 2, 3 Marmite jars. They're all screw tops, so they're all much newer, I think, than the Bovril one here. But it's really unusual to find the Marmite. And particularly, you know, we've never found one of these 8-ounce jars before. So if I was going to be pressed on any one of them, I'd say it was the 8-ounce Marmite jar. Not particularly weird, not particularly wonderful, but, you know, a cool find.
Yeah.
So, if we've missed out any of the things that you think were super cool or your favourite finds, please let us know about it in the comments.
Thank you so much for watching, liking and commenting on the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please take a second to subscribe. There's a wee icon just down there and you're subscribed. An extra special thanks to anybody who's been supporting the channel through Ko-fi or if you pop by our Etsy shop. Thanks ever so much and we'll see you next week. Bye!